Jai Sri Krishna. In this session, we begin our study of chapter 18 of the Bhagavad Gita, where Lord Krishna provides a comprehensive discourse on several key aspects of life and spirituality. The chapter delves into the meaning or the essence of sannyas and tyaga. Sannyas is renunciation. Okay, it's like, giving up the worldly activities, if we understand it literally. And tyag is relinquishment. So basically, abandoning or being not concerned with the outcome or the result of the actions being performed. So Lord Krishna talks about, you know, these two terms, what is sannyas and what is tyag. And then he talks about the nature of knowledge, action, the doer, determination, and happiness. So these are the subject of this chapter. It also explores the classification of human tendencies and behaviors based on the three gunas that we have already talked about, that is satogun, rajogun, and tamogun. The chapter starts with Arjun seeking clarity on concept of sannyas and tyag. So here we are. Arjun vach sannyasasya mahabaho tattvam ichhami veditum tyagasya cha rishikesha prithak keshi nisudana. Arjun is seeking clarity from Lord Krishna on two profound concepts: sannyas, that is renunciation, and tyag, that is relinquishment or sacrifice or abandonment. So Arjun expresses his desire to understand their true meaning, the true essence, and how they differ. In response, Lord Krishna begins to expound on these terms, providing deep insight into their meaning and significance in a spiritual journey. So here we are. Om Sri Bhagwan Vach Kamyanam Karamanam Nyasam Sannyasam Kabayo Viduhu Sarva Karma Palatyagam Prahustyagam Vichakshanaha Tyajyam Doshvadityeke Karma Prahuramanishinaha Yajña Tapa Karma No Tyajyam iti chapare. Lord Krishna explains to Arjun that sannyas involves giving up activities driven by personal desire. Giving up activities driven by personal desire for gain or profit. In contrast, tyag, that is relinquishment or sacrifice, entails relinquishing all expectations of a specific outcome or result from one's acts. Okay, so tyag is not about giving up the activities, the worldly activity. It is about giving up the expectation for a specific outcome or result from the action, from the duty that you perform. And Krishna, validating his explanation with the views of learned scholars, emphasizes that while certain activities may be renounced, certain activities may be given up, but the acts of Yajña, sacrifice for inner purification, Dāna, that is charity, and Tapa, austerity, must never be abandoned. Yajña Dāna and Tapa must never be abandoned, because all these three activities are for inner purification. So these acts are essential for self-purification, spiritual growth, and the welfare of society. And they should always be performed selflessly and without attachment, and with a strong sense of duty as human being. As human being, it is our duty to elevate ourselves continuously, day by day. And how is it possible? It is possible through these three acts. Yajña. So basically, yajña is about giving up desire, or doing practices which will help us surpass material desire. Dāna, again, is charity. It brings in generosity in us. And then Tapa is the self-discipline. Self-discipline required for our personal growth and development. Okay, so these three activities must be performed as duty by every human being. Just, being a human puts this onus on you to perform these activities. Yajña, Dāna, and Tapa for self-purification, spiritual growth, and welfare of society. Then Lord Krishna further says, Nishchayam shunu me tatra tyage bhar sattama tyago hi purush vyagra trividah samprakirtitah yajña tapah karma no tyajyam karma mevacha yajño dānam tapaschaiva pavanani manishinam. Again, he is stressing the importance of performing yajña, dāna, and tapa. So, tyag, or working without attachment to specific results, is influenced by the dominant guna present in individual, that is satogun, rajogun, and tamogun. Regardless of the manner in which sacrifices are performed, Lord Krishna emphasizes that these acts are essential for our purifications and must never be abandoned, as they are integral to personal growth and spiritual evolution. So, when something needs to be stressed in Gita, it will be expressed in different form, but the essence is the same. Essence is the same. This is how our munis stressed something which was important. Prayer, which we do on daily basis, is just to remind the goodness which underlies in the prayer. Same thing, the knowledge which is there in Gita has been expressed in various verses in different ways. So, Yajña, Dāna, and Tapa must never be abandoned. Doesn't matter what is your stage, in what stage of your life you are, you must perform these acts for your inner purification, for your personal growth, and for a spiritual evolution. Lord Krishna further says, Etanyapi tu karmani sangam tyaktva phalani cha kartavyani me partha nishchitam matamuttamam niyatasya tu sannyasah karmano nopapadyate. मोहात् तस्य परित्यागस् तामसः परिकीर्तितः. These three activities, Yajña, Dāna, and Tapa, must be performed without attachment and expectation. They should be carried out as duty. So performance of these acts are our duty just because we are human beings. And the duty must be performed without attachment and expectation. Expectation of some specific result. Prescribed duties aligned with one's dharma, righteous responsibility. Dharma is what? Dharma is righteous responsibilities. Dharma is doing something which will purify us of the inherent impurities, inherent demerits. Okay, so the duties aligned with one's dharma should never be abandoned. Abandoning such duties occur only when one is deluded or influenced by the quality of tamas, means tamogunis, those who are under influence of ignorance and inertia. They only will abandon such duties, leading to negligence and inaction. Lord Krishna emphasizes that true renunciation lies in fulfilling these duties selflessly and with detachment. Lord Krishna further says, Dukh mittiv yat karma kaya klesha bhayat tyajit sakritva rajasam tyagam naiva tyaga phalam lavet karyam mittiv yat karma niyatam kriyatorjuna sangam tyaktva phalam chaiva satyagah satviko matah. If someone gives up their prescribed duties solely due to bodily discomfort or inconvenience, because it causes pain to my body, and that is the reason for giving up the duty, such renunciation, such giving up of the duty is considered to be influenced by mode of passion because of rajogun. This act stems from a desire to avoid effort or hardship, reflecting attachment to comfort and aversion to responsibilities. In contrast, when one performs their duties with a strong sense of responsibility, driven by selfless attitude, and without attachment to the results or specific outcomes, such action is said to be in the mode of goodness. So Satogunis will perform activities with this attitude. Their approach aligns with higher principles of dharma, fostering inner purification and spiritual growth. Lord Krishna further says, Na dveshti kushalam karma kushale nanushajyate tyagi sattva samavishto medhavi chinna sanshayah nahi deh bhrita shakyam tyaktum karmanyasheshatah yastu karma phala tyagi satyagitibhidhiyate. Lord Krishna says, one who performs their prescribed duties without labeling them as good or bad and carries them out with equanimity is considered a true, intelligent renouncer. Okay, duty is duty. We should not tend to label it as good or bad. It is to be done. And one who has this type of understanding is the intelligent renouncer, who does this without expectation of outcome or result is a truly intelligent renouncer. Such an individual is free from doubts and firmly rooted in wisdom. It is impossible for a human being, Lord Krishna said, it is impossible for a human being to completely abandon all actions. However, one who relinquishes attachment to the fruits of their actions. So what can be abandoned? To, to be free from the, uh, influence of karma returns. Okay, so how can you be free from this? If you relinquish the fruits of action and do activities for the sake of performing your duty in different roles as a human being, you are free from the cycle of karma. You are free from the miseries caused by the actions performed. So, performing their duties selflessly and with detachment is regarded as the one who does like this, one who does duty like this, is regarded as the true renouncer. And this is the essence of renunciation as taught by Lord Krishna in these verses. So that's all about today's lesson. In our upcoming session, we will delve into uh, the wisdom, the more wisdom which lies in this chapter. So keep watching and thank you very much.